The Bank of Korea has released the country's economic growth rate for the second quarter. It slipped back into the 0% range, but officials say South Korea could still be on track for 3% growth this year. Our Oh Soo-young tells us why.
Consumption in the Korean economy appears to be showing signs of a solid recovery. The Bank of Korea says the country's GDP grew 0.6% on quarter in the April to June period this year, led by a significant 0.9% rise in private consumption, the highest seen in 6 quarters.
The Korean economy grew 2.8% in the first half of this year. While second quarter figures pale in comparison to the January to March period, this is due to a weakening of the base effect. On-year growth remains steady, led by consumption and investments, as well as manufacturing and construction.
Exports shrunk by 3%, taking a toll on the overall growth figures, as shipments of transportation equipment, as well as coal and chemical products, were affected by sliding global oil prices. While these factors mean that the export boom seen in the first half of the year is likely to lose steam, the central bank believes the economy will keep up its growth momentum for the rest of the year, fueled by a continued recovery in consumption. The new government's drive for income-led growth, backed by its $10 billion budget supplement for job creation and welfare services, is expected to boost the domestic economy, potentially adding 0.2 percentage points to this year's growth rate. In fact, consumer confidence in the economy hit a 6.5-year high in July. And the Finance Ministry this week bumped up its annual growth projection by 4 percentage points, from 2.6% to 3%. To meet this target, the Bank of Korea says the GDP needs to grow by 0.8% for each of the 2 remaining quarters. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.